How do you maintain the standard on behalf of not just yourself, but your teammates, Chris? How do you go about that?
I think it's a culture thing. Within our culture, I think we have a standard for coaches, individuals, and also players that we have to hold accountable each day. And I think it's about getting 1% better each day, and then we challenge each other, whether it's on the practice field or the meeting rooms, and to get better. So I think we hold ourselves accountable, and we continue to build off of that.
Well, I don't want you to name names. You wouldn't anyway. But have you, in your tenure with the Chiefs, pulled somebody aside and say, that's not the way we do it here? Have you ever felt compelled you had to do something like that?
I mean, we had talks. I mean, usually younger guys trying to figure out how to do things. More so just showing them the way, showing them how it's usually done here, or a new guy coming on a team not understanding how this organization operates. I think pulling them aside and showing them that, hey, like something simple as we don't wear black cleats. You know what I mean? It's simple, but this organization kind of has these little things that we follow by that sometimes players don't know.
Why is that? Why don't you wear those? You know?
Oh, listen, I don't know. I I just work here. Okay, I don't make the rules.
Chris, you don't just work there, you
That's
dominate there,
amazing.
Chris. Come on now. You know what I mean? Like you've set a significant standard here, and that's where I'm kind of hunting and pecking here on this part of our conversation is that, everybody assumes Mahomes has got to set the standard or Kelsey does or Reed does. I'm wondering if you view yourself as the quarterback of the defense, that this is the side of the ball that everybody looks to you as a defensive player of the year type guy to set a standard.
I think I have a huge responsibility on this team, and also this defense. I hold myself to a high regard, as in setting the example of how to lead. I actually enjoy those moments when it comes, whether it's fourth down, whether it's critical situation. I train throughout the offseason for those moments, so when they come, it's more so natural for me. And I enjoy being in that position. I listen to a lot of Kobe Bryant, and he just talk about certain moments. You view certain things, and certain moments you can kind of depart what it is, depict what it is, and you kind of get an extra boost of energy. Kobe talk about the fourth quarter. For me, I associate the fourth quarter with like the third down, the fourth downs, critical situations where that Mamba mentality coming about for me.
So, like, say, overtime in a Super Bowl, your opponent is inside a 10, third down. That type of moment is what you're saying, Chris.
Exactly, man. Those type of moments right there is like live or die. So that might be your last play of the season. I prepare for it all season, all season. I kind of push myself over the edge. And then training camp, we do a lot of long drive, situational downs. So I think within the organization, it's kind of helped me prepare for those moments also because Coach Reed throughout the year we still do situations whether it's fourth down, whether it's 2 minute situation, end of game, kind of help us prepare for when we get in the game. We kind of know what we're getting, but also be mentally prepared for how we would want to approach it.
Are you going against Mahomes in those situations, Chris? In those,
Training camp, I am.
yeah.
You know what? We actually are. So that's the only time where the starting defense in the season goes against the starting offense is situational, whether it's 2 minute or end of game situation.
I'm imagining Mahomes doesn't want to lose in that situation, right? Correct?
Yeah, we get his best shot. We get his best shot, and it's more so an Andy against Spags type of thing. In house. I don't think they'll admit it out loud, but they drop their best play. Spag drop his best play, and then we go at it.
I just want to circle back to what you said before about how you study Kobe. What do you mean? You listen to YouTube? You listen to podcasts, interviews? What do you mean by that?
A little bit of it all. Watch Kobe Bryant. I like this approach to the game. Like prime example, Kobe. I think he went 7 out of 28, and he was mad on the bench, and his trainer was like, Kobe wasn't mad that he missed that. He was mad because he was trying to figure out why he missed. And that's more so how I am. Like, why didn't I get a sack, or why didn't I make that play? You know what I mean? So I'm always listening to Kobe before and after games to critique my mental aspect of the game, and just for inspiration also.
So in that play that I did reference with you before, the overtime play in the Super Bowl, Niners are right on the doorstep, and you get them off the field with that. I mean, you were right in Brock Purdy's lap right after the snap. Were you thinking about Kobe pre-snap? Did that actually hit your mind, Chris?
Crazy thing about it, Rich. I was on the sideline to play before that.
Mm-hmm.
I was deadbeat tired, and Andy Reid looked at me and was like, "We need you to go in." And during that moment, I had like a Kobe moment. I was like, Kobe was like, "Rest later. Don't rest now. Rest when you're done with the process." And I'm like, I got to do it.
And that's how you got in. Why you got in?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And
it was a Kobe thing.
wow, that's amazing, man. It really is, and it's just again a testament of how difficult it is sometimes to dig deep and what you need to think of here. And plus, Reed comes up to you. He's kind of like, "What are you doing standing over here, huh? Get out! We need you out there."
Yeah, what am I going to say? No, coach, I'm tired.
That's right. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So a lot of interpersonal conversations within yourself during a lot of key moments throughout the game.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.